Success is not given, it is earned. It is not something that just happens. It is something that requires effort, persistence, and most of all, sacrifice. The question is not whether success is possible, but whether you are willing to do what it takes to achieve it. How bad do you want it? Are you willing to give up your comfort? Are you willing to push through pain? Are you willing to sacrifice what is easy for what is necessary? Because the truth is, success demands everything from you. Comfort is one of the biggest obstacles to success. It feels safe, familiar, and easy, but it is also the place where dreams fade and potential remains untapped. When people refuse to sacrifice comfort, they choose stagnation over growth. The truth is, if you want to achieve something great, you must be willing to step into discomfort, embrace challenges, and push beyond your limits. Success is not found in the places where you feel at ease. It is discovered in the moments when you challenge yourself, struggle, and overcome obstacles that seem impossible. Growth is painful, but that pain is necessary to develop the skills, mindset, and discipline needed for success. People often talk about wanting success, but when faced with the discomfort that comes with it, they hesitate. They want to build a great business, but are unwilling to endure the late nights, the financial risks, and the stress of uncertainty. They want to get in the best shape of their lives, but are unwilling to push through the pain of intense workouts and strict discipline. They want to master a skill, but are unwilling to go through the frustrating phase of being a beginner. The reality is that everything worthwhile comes at a price, and that price is often discomfort. When you choose to grow, you choose to sacrifice the ease of the familiar for the difficulty of the unknown. Many people remain stuck in the same routine, doing the same things day after day, expecting their lives to change. But change does not happen in routine. It happens when you break free from what is comfortable. It requires putting yourself in situations that challenge you mentally, physically, and emotionally. It means waking up earlier than you want to, working harder than you think you can, and pushing yourself further than you ever have before. It means failing, learning, and getting back up stronger than before. When you sacrifice comfort, you open yourself to endless possibilities of growth and transformation. One of the biggest sacrifices people must make is giving up the security of certainty. Comfort is predictable. It keeps you in a space where you know what to expect. But success is built on risk, uncertainty, and the willingness to bet on yourself when no guarantees exist. Every successful person has faced moments of doubt, moments where they were unsure if they would make it. But instead of retreating to the comfort of what was familiar, they pushed forward. They embraced the unknown and trusted that their efforts would lead them to something greater. Sacrificing comfort also means being willing to endure failure. Failure is uncomfortable. It is painful. It can shake your confidence and make you question everything. But failure is also one of the greatest teachers. It exposes weaknesses, highlights areas for improvement, and builds resilience. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than most people have even tried. They do not avoid discomfort, they seek it because they know that true success is built on lessons learned from struggle. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is not just about taking big risks. It is about the daily choices you make. It is about choosing to have difficult conversations instead of avoiding them. It is about pushing yourself to learn something new instead of sticking to what you already know. It is about putting in extra hours of work when others have stopped. It is about doing what needs to be done even when you do not feel like it. Discomfort is the price of growth, and those who are willing to pay that price are the ones who achieve greatness. The world rewards those who are willing to do what others will not. Look at the most successful people in any field. Athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, leaders, they all have one thing in common. They sacrificed comfort. They trained when no one was watching. They worked when others were sleeping. They stayed disciplined when distractions tempted them. Success is not just about talent. It is about effort, resilience, and the ability to endure discomfort for an extended period of time. Many people fear stepping outside of their comfort zone because they are afraid of judgment. They fear what others will think if they fail. They fear being criticized, laughed at, or misunderstood. But those who achieve success learn to tune out the noise. They understand that growth requires prioritizing progress over approval. They do not let the opinions of others dictate their actions. They are willing to be uncomfortable, even if it means being different, even if it means standing alone for a while. Comfort is an illusion. It gives the false sense of security, but in reality, it often leads to regret. The greatest regrets in life are not the risks taken, but the opportunities missed because of fear and hesitation. People look back and wish they had taken the chance, pushed harder, or stepped into the unknown. They wish they had believed in themselves enough to sacrifice comfort for something greater. Do not let that be you. Do not let comfort keep you trapped in a life that is less than what you are capable of living. In the journey toward success, one of the most crucial sacrifices is giving up short-term pleasures for long-term gains. Many people desire success, but few are willing to endure the discipline required to achieve it. Success is not built on momentary satisfaction, but on consistent effort, patience, and the ability to resist distractions that do not contribute to long-term goals. Those who truly want to achieve greatness understand that they must trade instant gratification for sustained hard work and perseverance. This is the key difference between those who accomplish extraordinary things and those who remain stuck in mediocrity. Instant gratification is one of the biggest obstacles to success. In today's fast-paced world, people are conditioned to expect quick results. They want to lose weight overnight, build a successful career in a matter of weeks, or master a skill instantly. However, real success does not work that way. It is a process that requires time, dedication, and sacrifice. The willingness to delay gratification is a defining trait of high achievers. They understand that meaningful progress takes time and that small, consistent efforts lead to significant results over the long term. One of the most common short-term pleasures that hold people back is the constant pursuit of entertainment. Social media, television, video games, and endless scrolling provide temporary enjoyment but consume valuable time that could be spent on productive activities. Many people complain about not having enough time to work on their dreams, but in reality, they are simply not prioritizing their goals. Every hour spent on mindless entertainment is an hour that could have been used for self-improvement, learning, or building something meaningful. Successful individuals recognize this and make conscious choices about how they spend their time. They do not eliminate all forms of entertainment, but they ensure that their time is spent wisely and intentionally. Another major sacrifice is giving up unhealthy habits that bring temporary pleasure but long-term harm. Eating junk food, skipping workouts, and neglecting sleep might feel good in the moment, but they ultimately lead to poor health and decreased energy. Many people want to be physically fit and full of energy, but they are not willing to give up unhealthy habits. Success in any area of life, including health, requires discipline. It means choosing nutritious foods over unhealthy snacks, choosing exercise over late-night distractions. The most successful people understand that their body is their greatest asset, and they treat it with care and respect. Financial discipline is another area where short-term pleasures must be sacrificed for long-term gains. Many people spend money impulsively on things that provide instant happiness but do not contribute to their future. Expensive clothes, luxury gadgets, and unnecessary purchases may bring temporary joy, but they often lead to financial instability. Those who achieve financial success understand the importance of saving, investing, and making wise financial decisions. They resist the temptation to spend money recklessly and instead focus on building financial security. They know that short-term sacrifices, such as cutting unnecessary expenses, can lead to long-term financial freedom. Sacrificing short-term pleasures also applies to personal and professional growth. Many people want to develop new skills, start a business, or advance in their careers, but they are unwilling to put in the necessary effort. Learning something new requires time, patience, and persistence. It means sacrificing leisure time to read, study, and practice. It means embracing the frustration of being a beginner and pushing through challenges. Those who achieve success understand that mastery is a long-term process. They are willing to make sacrifices today so they can enjoy the rewards in the future. One of the biggest challenges in sacrificing short-term pleasures is overcoming the fear of missing out. When people see others enjoying themselves, partying, traveling, or indulging in luxuries, they may feel like they are being left behind. However, true success requires the ability to stay focused on long-term goals without being distracted by what others are doing. The most successful individuals have a clear vision of what they want to achieve, and they are willing to make temporary sacrifices to reach their goals. They understand that while others may be enjoying short-term pleasures, they are building something far more valuable. The ability to delay gratification has been studied extensively in psychology. One of the most famous experiments on this topic is the marshmallow test, conducted by psychologist Walter Mischel. In this study, children were given the choice between eating one marshmallow immediately or waiting for a few minutes to receive 2 marshmallows. The study found that children who were able to delay gratification and wait for the bigger reward tended to be more successful later in life. This experiment demonstrates a fundamental principle of success. Those who are willing to sacrifice immediate pleasure for a greater future reward are more likely to achieve their goals. Success requires a mindset shift. Instead of seeking immediate pleasure, successful individuals focus on long-term fulfillment. They set goals, create plans, and stay committed even when results are not immediately visible. They understand that progress is slow and that real success is built over time. They do not let temporary discomfort discourage them, because they know that every sacrifice they make today is an investment in their future. Sacrificing short-term pleasures does not mean eliminating all enjoyment from life. It simply means making intentional choices about what truly matters. It means understanding the difference between temporary satisfaction and lasting fulfillment. The key is to develop discipline and self-control, to resist temptations that do not contribute to success, and to stay committed to long-term goals. Those who master this skill unlock their full potential and create a life of true achievement and meaning. Success is not about luck or talent, it is about choices. Every day, you have the choice to indulge in short-term pleasures or to invest in your future. You can choose to waste time on distractions, or you can choose to focus on your goals. You can choose to take the easy path, or you can choose to work hard and push through challenges. The difference between those who succeed and those who do not is the ability to make sacrifices. The question is, how bad do you want it? If you truly want success, you must be willing to pay the price. You must be willing to give up temporary pleasures for long-term rewards. You must be willing to work when others are resting, to learn when others are wasting time, and to stay disciplined even when it is difficult. If you can do that, there is no limit to what you can achieve. One of the greatest sacrifices required for success is giving up negative influences. The people you surround yourself with, the environment you live in, and the mindset you adopt all play a crucial role in shaping your future. Many individuals fail to reach their full potential not because they lack talent, discipline, or ambition, but because they allow negative influences to drain their energy, limit their beliefs, and hold them back. If you truly want success, you must be willing to distance yourself from those who do not support your vision, remove yourself from toxic environments, and cultivate a mindset that fosters growth instead of stagnation. The people in your life have a powerful impact on your success. If you surround yourself with individuals who are lazy, negative, or unmotivated, their attitudes and habits will inevitably affect you. You may not notice it at first, but over time, their words, behaviors, and mindset will start influencing your own actions. You will begin to adopt their excuses, absorb their doubts, and mirror their lack of ambition. Success requires making tough decisions about the company you keep. If the people around you are not pushing you to be better, if they do not challenge you to grow, then they are likely holding you back. It is difficult to distance yourself from friends, family, or colleagues who do not align with your goals, but it is a necessary sacrifice. Negative influences are not always obvious. Sometimes they come in the form of well-meaning friends or family members who discourage you from taking risks because they fear failure on your behalf. They tell you to play it safe, to settle for a stable job instead of pursuing your dreams, to avoid challenges because they do not want you to struggle. While their intentions may be good, their words can plant seeds of doubt in your mind. They can make you question your abilities, hesitate when you should take action, and stay in your comfort zone instead of pushing forward. True success requires surrounding yourself with people who uplift, inspire, and challenge you. It means seeking out mentors, coaches, and peers who push you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. The environment you place yourself in also plays a significant role in determining your success. If you spend time in places filled with distractions, negativity, and toxic energy, it becomes much harder to stay focused on your goals. A chaotic environment can make it difficult to concentrate, while a toxic atmosphere filled with drama and negativity can drain your motivation. Success requires intentionally creating an environment that fosters growth. This could mean moving to a new city where opportunities are greater, finding a workspace that keeps you productive, or even redesigning your home to eliminate distractions. It means being mindful of where you spend your time and ensuring that your surroundings support your goals rather than hinder them. Your mindset is another critical factor in your journey to success. If you allow negativity to consume your thoughts, it will manifest in your actions. Doubt, fear, and insecurity can be just as damaging as negative people or environments. Many people fail to achieve success not because they lack ability, but because they sabotage themselves with a negative mindset. They tell themselves that they are not good enough, that they do not have what it takes, that success is for other people but not for them. This self-defeating mindset creates limitations that prevent them from reaching their full potential. If you want to succeed, you must sacrifice these negative beliefs and replace them with empowering thoughts. You must train your mind to focus on possibilities instead of limitations, on solutions instead of problems, and on growth instead of fear. Overcoming negative influences is not easy. It requires discipline, self-awareness, and the willingness to make difficult choices. It means recognizing when certain relationships are no longer serving you and having the courage to walk away. It means stepping out of familiar but toxic environments and placing yourself in spaces that inspire and challenge you. It means taking control of your thoughts, rejecting self-doubt, and cultivating a mindset that supports your ambitions. This process is uncomfortable, but it is necessary. The people who achieve success are those who have the strength to distance themselves from negativity and surround themselves with positivity, encouragement, and ambition. One of the biggest challenges in eliminating negative influences is dealing with guilt. Many people feel guilty about cutting ties with certain friends or distancing themselves from family members who do not support their goals. They worry about being seen as selfish, ungrateful, or disloyal. However, the reality is that success often requires making decisions that others may not understand. It is not about abandoning people or being unkind. It is about prioritizing your growth and protecting your energy. The most successful individuals understand that they cannot afford to let guilt keep them trapped in unhealthy relationships or toxic environments. They choose their future over their past, their potential over their comfort, and their goals over external approval. Another challenge is the fear of being alone. When you remove negative influences from your life, there may be a period where you feel isolated. You might not immediately find new friends or mentors who align with your goals. This loneliness can be uncomfortable, but it is temporary. Over time, as you continue to grow, you will attract people who share your vision, your ambition, and your values. The key is to be patient and trust the process. Instead of clinging to relationships that drain you, focus on becoming the type of person who naturally attracts the right connections. It is also important to recognize that some negative influences are internal. Limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, and a fear-based mindset can be just as harmful as external negativity. Success requires taking control of your internal dialogue and consciously shifting your thoughts toward empowerment. This means practicing self-awareness, challenging negative beliefs, and replacing them with thoughts that build confidence and resilience. It means developing mental toughness, refusing to let fear dictate your actions, and believing in your ability to create the future you desire. The journey to success is not just about working hard, making sacrifices, and eliminating negative influences. It is also about embracing discomfort and pushing beyond your limits. True success does not come from staying in your comfort zone, doing what feels safe, or avoiding challenges. It comes from constantly pushing yourself beyond what you think you are capable of, from stretching your limits, and from embracing the pain and struggle that come with growth. Those who truly desire success understand that discomfort is a necessary part of the process. They do not run from it, they embrace it, knowing that every challenge they overcome makes them stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the future. One of the biggest obstacles people face on the path to success is their fear of discomfort. Most people want to achieve great things, but they do not want to experience the pain that comes with growth. They want to get fit, but they do not want to endure the discomfort of intense workouts. They want to build a successful business, but they do not want to deal with the uncertainty, risk, and failures that come with entrepreneurship. They want to master a new skill, but they do not want to go through the frustration of being a beginner. However, success does not come to those who avoid discomfort. It comes to those who embrace it, who push through it, and who use it as fuel to become better. Growth and progress only happen when you step outside your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the place where things feel familiar, safe, and easy, but nothing great ever happens there. Staying in your comfort zone means staying the same, never improving, and never reaching your full potential. Every successful person has had to step into the unknown, take risks, and face challenges they were not sure they could handle. They did not wait until they felt ready. They took action despite their fears. They understood that the only way to grow was to face discomfort head-on and push themselves beyond their perceived limits. One of the most powerful examples of embracing discomfort can be seen in athletes. The best athletes in the world do not train only when they feel like it, and they do not quit when things get difficult. They push through the pain, exhaustion, and mental battles because they know that greatness is on the other side of struggle. They willingly put themselves through intense physical and mental challenges because they understand that discomfort is a necessary part of growth. The same principle applies to every area of life. If you want to succeed, you must be willing to endure the discomfort that comes with learning, improving, and striving for more. Another important aspect of pushing beyond your limits is developing mental toughness. Success is not just about physical effort, it is about mindset. When things get difficult, your mind will try to convince you to quit. It will tell you that you are not good enough, that it is too hard, that you should give up. This is where most people fail. They listen to that inner voice of doubt and retreat back to their comfort zone. But those who truly want success train their minds to push forward, even when everything inside them is screaming to stop. They understand that their biggest battle is not with the external world, but with their own thoughts and fears. Failure is another challenge that comes with pushing beyond your limits. When you step outside your comfort zone and take risks, you will fail. It is not a matter of if, it is a matter of when. Most people fear failure so much that they never even try. But the most successful individuals see failure as a learning experience, not a reason to quit. They know that every setback teaches them something valuable and brings them one step closer to their goal. They do not let failure break them. They use it to build resilience. Every time they fall, they get back up stronger, more determined, and more focused. Discomfort also comes in the form of rejection. When you chase big dreams, not everyone will support you. Some people will doubt you, criticize you, or even try to discourage you. Many people give up on their goals because they cannot handle rejection or criticism. But those who truly desire success do not let the opinions of others stop them. They develop thick skin, learn to ignore negativity, and stay focused on their mission. They understand that rejection is simply a test of how badly they want it. Instead of letting it break them, they use it as motivation to work even harder. Pushing beyond your limits also means taking on challenges that scare you. Growth happens when you do things that make you uncomfortable. This could mean speaking in public, even if you have a fear of it, taking on a leadership role, even if you feel unqualified, or stepping into new opportunities, even if you do not feel ready. Every time you do something that scares you, you expand your capabilities. You prove to yourself that you are stronger than your fears and that you can handle more than you thought possible. The more you push yourself, the more confident you become. Eventually, the things that once seemed impossible become second nature, and you continue to elevate yourself to new levels. Another crucial aspect of pushing beyond your limits is embracing discipline. Success is not about motivation, it is about consistency. Motivation is temporary, it comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you moving forward even when you do not feel like it. It means waking up early to work on your goals even when you are tired. It means putting in the effort every single day, even when you do not see immediate results. It means staying committed to the process, even when progress is slow. The people who achieve greatness are not necessarily the most talented or the most gifted. They are the most disciplined. They do not make excuses. They make progress. At the core of pushing beyond your limits is the willingness to endure discomfort for the sake of something greater. It is about making sacrifices, embracing challenges, and developing the resilience to keep going no matter what. It is about shifting your mindset from seeking comfort to seeking growth. When you make this shift, everything changes. You stop avoiding hard work and start embracing it. You stop fearing failure and start learning from it. You stop holding yourself back and start unlocking your full potential. Success is not for the weak-hearted. It is not for those who give up when things get tough. It is for those who are willing to do whatever it takes, who are willing to push themselves beyond their limits, and who refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. The question is not whether success is possible, it is whether you are willing to endure the discomfort required to achieve it. How bad do you want it? If you truly want success, you must be willing to embrace the pain, push through the struggles, and go beyond what you thought was possible. When you do, you will discover that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined.